Hey guys, welcome to my channel! Yeah! It's Messages from Divine Masculine! Or something like that. It's Messages from Divine Masculine. Happy Saturday! Woo! Oh my goodness gracious, we're doing a reading for the week of December 20th. Where does the time fly? Christmas is already upon us. It's Christmas time. Yay! Divine Masculine is going to be with me for Christmas. Maybe. If you stay focused on it, that might not happen, right? Everybody knows. You got to detach from your twin flame. And you're probably sitting there thinking, well, gosh, how do I do that, Kurt? Please tell me all the secrets. How did you do it, Kurt? Well, actually, it's interesting that you ask. Detaching from your twin flame is not actually doing. That's what's so interesting about it. Detaching from your twin flame is being. It is being. It is not doing. Doing is the whole problem, right? The mind is duality. Do, not do. Have, not have. I like it, I do not like it, right? And I'm not saying that's bad, that's just what that is, right? The mind, thought, ego, personality, duality. There's a this, there's a that. I'm going to do this, I'm going to not do that. Right? Do, not do, have, not have. Duality. The mind, just like you and your twin flame, right? There's a positive and there's a negative. If you're watching, you are positive. Your twin flame is the negative, right? Right. It's all just perspective. It's relative energy. Now, the soul, on the other hand, which is your twin flame, right? You and your twin flame are the same soul, right? Everybody knows that. The soul is not doing, having, wanting. The soul is simply being. The soul is just simply being. That's all it is. That's all it is. What is the soul doing? It's not doing anything. It's also not doing. It's neither doing nor not doing. It is only being, the soul. So, how do you detach from your twin flame? Well, it's not doing. There are no steps. It is simply being. You just have to switch your modality. Okay? You're not broken, Divine Feminine. You simply have a case of mistaken identity. You, just like everybody else on earth, believe that you are your mind, right? The personality, the ego, the id. And I'm not saying that that's bad. That's just what it is. But what is that? Let's talk about that. What is the personality? I am a doctor. I'm a lawyer. I'm a truck driver. I'm a cook. I'm a beautician. I'm a school teacher. I'm a mom. I'm a brother, I'm a father, I'm an uncle, I'm a son, I'm a wife, husband. I'm the kind of person that likes this and this and this kind of thing. I'm the kind of person that reacts this way in these types of situations. I have all these, I have all this knowledge, I've been all these places, I've done all these things. That's who I am. That's what me is, right? The personality. But is that who you really are? Is that what you is, right? When we ask, what is the self? What is that? What is you? Are you thought? Is that what you is? No, you are not thought. You are soul. You are consciousness, which is your twin flame. That is your twin flame. And the soul, consciousness, is being. It is being. It is not doing. So how do you detach from your twin flame? You have to align with your soul, which is being, not doing. It's not action. It's not this identity, right? The identity entity, as I often call it. The soul is being, and being is so much deeper. It's so much deeper than doing ever was. Ever was. So, at the bottom of the deck, move my light around here. Gotta get the lighting right. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. Very interesting. So, Divine Masculine, like I said yesterday and Wednesday, they are considering very intently their actions. They are really taking this seriously. Like, gosh, I guess I'm kind of a dickhole, aren't I? I guess I'm kind of a dickhole. I'm Divine Masculine. And, you know, really guilt-tripping themselves about it. I mean, that's not nice, right? That kind of sucks. Whenever somebody, you want to be empathetic, even though maybe you feel like they've hurt you before, but still, that's not a great energy to be in. But at the same time, it is kind of nice to see Divine Masculine coming around and recognizing, oh, you know, I've done wrong by these other people, least of all you, Divine Feminine, right? So Four of Swords, considering very carefully the shit that they've put everybody through, they're going to spend a lot of time reflecting on the deeper meanings of their own personal journey. And like we said yesterday, they're going to be taking lots of actions. That's why the Ten of Pentacles comes out at the center of the reading in combination with some of the other energies that I see in this reading. You know, to me, that's a lot of action. The way that Ten of Pentacles is coming out in this reading. So, you know, lots of thought, lots of mental processes that Divine Masculine is going through, and thinking very carefully about the future. What actions am I going to take? How am I going to mend fences? How am I going to do right by these other people? What things can I do or say to apologize? And not just you, Divine Feminine, but lots of people. Like, if they treat you that way, think about the other people in their lives. Like, how have they acted towards other people? And I'm not saying that Divine Masculine is this big evil person. I mean, maybe they are. In your case, I don't know. But, you know, that's just kind of what this is right now. Like, deep reflection, guilt, you know, cycling through those energies and making things right, taking corrective action so that they don't happen again. Okay, so recent past, it's the Chariot in reverse. So Divine Masculine kind of being forced into a corner. They're going to have to change whether they like it or not. They're being forced into this energy. I guess you could say it's the universe, it's the soul. Remember who the other half of the soul is, Divine Feminine, huh? So if you're leveling up, if you are experiencing a higher energy, bigger breakthroughs, more freedom, the reciprocating energy could be like a corrective action, energetically speaking. It very well could be Divine Masculine going, oh gosh, I guess I'm kind of a dickhole. Right? And this is one of those times. So Divine Masculine being forced to look in the mirror, whether they like it or not. They're really resisting too. That's why this Chariot card is trying to come out in the reverse, but they're going to have to take this action whether they like it or not. Look at this. The Five of Pentacles in reverse next to the Nine of Wands. Now, this is towards the so-called karmic situation, right? So, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, right? Whatever it is. But it also could be a job. It could be their family, whatever their karmic situation is, right? Whatever kind of situation in life seems to be holding them back, whatever things in their life that are not really good for them, right? So that's kind of what this column on the left is. This top row is past, and then present, future, right? That's kind of how this reading is structured. So Divine Masculine, recent past, towards the so-called karmic situation. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands. So clinging to the suffering. Yeah, that sounds like a nice plan. Way to go, Divine Masculine, you big oof. But that's what they did. That's what they were doing. They're clinging to this situation which brings them so much suffering. Now, you are clinging to Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, or at least you were clinging to them. You are clinging, this is in the past, right? Maybe you are now, to some degree, still kind of clinging to them energetically, but it's like the harder you cling to Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, the harder you cling to them, the harder they cling to anything but you. Okay? That's the twin flame mirror. Don't listen to the bullshit on the internet about twin flames. I'm not sorry for saying that. I've got no problem coming right out into the open and calling a spade a spade. It's a bunch of bullshit. You don't need the mirroring exercise. You don't need to heal your fucking childhood wounds. You don't need to send healing energy to your Divine Masculine. You don't need to get your goddamn Akashic record read. None of that shit now. None of that. None of that. Stop doing that crap. It's all crap. Okay? It's all nonsense. It's all garbage. New Age spiritualism. You need to practice real, authentic, traditional Zen spiritualism. 10,000-year-old, tried and true spiritualism. Buddha, Jesus, Hare Krishna, Eckhart Tolle, Charlotte Jocko Beck, Abraham Hicks, Alan Watts, etc., etc., right? Authentic spiritualism. Okay, so the more that you cling to so-called Divine Masculine, your twin flame, the more that they're going to cling to anything but you. Think yin and yang, right? Traditional spiritualism, not the bullshit pop culture spiritualism on the internet. Real spiritualism, yin and yang. The harder you cling to this person, the harder they're going to cling to anything but you. That's all it is, guys. This person is a reflection of your actions. That's all it is. It's just energy. That's all it is. Look at this. The Three of Pentacles next to the Knight of Wands. Right. So, this is exactly what I was just talking about. Divine Masculine, on a subconscious level, knows that this connection with you is very deep. They're not going to acknowledge it consciously, however, because of the clingy energy of attachment. They're going to want to pull away from it. They're going to want to resist it, even though they know it's not really the right thing. Now, very interesting, the Four of Swords coming out at the bottom of the deck. Divine Masculine is going to be considering these things. You know, who is this person? Is there something deeper behind us? You know, and many of you have even said things to your twin flame, just like I did in the past when I used to chase my twin flame. She would run from me. I would say things to her, right? Oh, we're twin flames. I know that we're meant to be together. And she would resist me harder. Well, the more I went inward, like I was explaining at the beginning of this reading, the more that I practiced being, which is what the soul is, it is being, the more and more energetically I would detach from my own mind. To detach from my mind is to detach from my twin flame, right? It's traditional Zen spiritualism. That's all this is. You and your twin flame are that. You are the same soul. You are the same spirit. That's all you got to do, guys. It's being, not doing. And the better you get at being, the better they get at doing, right? So they're going to do right by you. They're going to do right by others. That's why this Ten of Pentacles come out. Am I making sense to you? I thought so. Ten of Pentacles at the very center of the reading. Divine Masculine, they are going to be very, very heavily focused on the 3D this week and next week too. Expect them to unblock you, start talking to you. You really got to get right with your soul, Divine Feminine. Not the mental stuff, not the healing, not the fixing your childhood wounds. That's psychology, guys. That's mental stuff. Okay? And I'm not saying that that stuff is bad. I'm just saying that's not what this is. This is soul stuff with your twin flame, okay? You don't need to do any mental exercises. This is a journey of consciousness, of being, okay? And it's starting to pay off. Divine Masculine is shifting around. Look at this. Towards the so-called karmic situation, Nine of Pentacles next to the Six of Swords in reverse. So, on the surface, everything looks hunky-dory. Oh, it's great. Yeah, we're so happy. We're in love. You know, let's say, for example, Maybe your twin flame is married. Maybe they're not, but I'm just going to use that as an example. You see them on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever it is, posting pictures of them and their spouse. Oh, no, everything's happy. We're great. We love each other. Blah, 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 blah. Under the surface, divine masculine is miserable. Divine masculine is absolutely suffering without divine feminine. Divine masculine is suffering in this situation, and pretty much all they can think about is you. Speak of the devil. Look at this. Okay, so towards divine feminine, it's the King of Swords in reverse. There's that King of Swords coming out in the reverse again. Okay, but it's next to the Ace of Wands. So you want to talk about obsessive thinking. I think it's divine masculine's turn. Divine masculine cannot stop thinking about you. It's like they are experiencing something akin to the obsessive thinking that you are experiencing. Why? Why do they do that? Well, it's because divine feminine, you are starting to energetically detach from them mentally, right? You're a three-part triune being, body, mind, soul, okay? If you approach this through the mind, they run, they're gone, they're out of there, right? They're taken off. If you approach this through the soul, that's what brings them closer to you. It's very, very simple. It's very simple. You and your twin flame are the same soul. You've got to do soul stuff. Okay, so these mental projections that you put on them is exactly what causes them to run. Now that you're not doing that, they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop. Four of Swords, and they're actually thinking about taking action. This is going to be really interesting to see what the Oracle has to say about this. We've got some very interesting times coming up this week and next, right around the new year. I think divine masculine is going to be obsessively pining for divine feminine. So the tables have turned, divine masculine. Yeah. And as always, guys, if you want to work with me, if you want to work with the most successful twin flame coach in the world, that's me. You know where to find me, guys. Go to my website. There's a link in the description box below. You can go to my website, read testimonials from my students. I have personally mentored over 3,000 people who have met their other self, aka twin flame, right? Your other self. Your other self, because you and your twin flame are the same soul, right? I have personally mentored over 3,000 people. Between myself and my team of coaches, we're going to change the world, guys, and we can change you too. We can help you too, and it's not expensive. I don't charge thousands. It's only $200 or $300 to get started. Go to my website and sign up today for the Introduction to the Journey online video coaching package. 8.5 hours of coaching videos. Holy moly, that's a lot. I will give you action steps that you can implement right now to make the necessary lifestyle changes to align with your soul permanently. Your soul, which is your twin flame, not only shutting down the obsessive thinking, but also being the best person you could possibly be. And, oh yeah, your twin flame shows up as well. And they show up in short order. I've got students who their twin flame had them blocked. They start taking my program, and just like that, in like a month, their twin flame unblocked them and started talking to them. Happened to me, right? My twin flame, she would chase me down. It doesn't take that long to see that action from your twin flame. But that's not even the best part. The best part is what you become, divine feminine. That's the best part. Your twin flame is just the icing on the cake. So sign up today for the Introduction to the Journey online video course. Not available on YouTube. Yes, it is so much deeper than the content on my YouTube channel. And then when you're done watching the videos, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or on my group coaching calls, the Get Your Twin Flame Spiritual Coaching System, up to 4 calls a week. That's like 6 to 8 hours of additional coaching every single week. It's all included with your original purchase. Sign up for the gold package today, guys. You get 2 months of the coaching calls. You don't want to miss out on those coaching calls. I do have the silver package available. There's only a week-long free trial of the group coaching calls when you purchase the silver package. But I do recommend the gold package. You're going to want those group coaching calls, guys, and they are absolutely earth-shatteringly amazing. The times of the calls are staggered throughout the day so that anybody in the world can get on them. We do have people in the US, in Europe. I've got even some people in Australia, so no problem. The calls also are recorded so that you can listen to them later. You can listen to them again. You'll be able to talk directly to me or my two coaches assisting me. There's also the secret Facebook group where you can reach us, ask your questions, see all the spiritual breakthroughs everybody else is having, and it's not expensive. So sign up today, sign up for the gold package. Even after the free trial, like let's say you do sign up for the silver package, you only get a week of the calls, it's still only 44 bucks for a whole month of calls, guys. It's like 30 hours of coaching a month for a measly $44. What have you got to lose? Nothing. Sign up today, guys. It's so inexpensive. $200 or $300, not thousands. Also, if you cannot afford my already very low prices, no problem. I have payment plans. I'll take the total package price and break it down into 6 easy-to-make installments of $50 or $60. You can get started today for $50 or $60. You get everything up front with your first payment, the videos, access to the calls, everything up front with your down payment. So I make it very, very easy. It's very affordable. You do get $50 off when you pay in full versus the payment plan, but those payment plans, if you don't have 300 bucks, you can't beat it. You can still start for $50 or $60. Let's see what Veronica has to say today. Hey. What you got for Mr. Divine Masculine? What's up, Divine Masculine? I'm Divine Masculine. I'm going to run from Divine Feminine. I'm going to run from the whole world. I've never done that one before. I've never ran from anybody before. I'm going to try it this time and see if it works. Okay, it's one of these two cards. Is it that one? It's that one. It's this one for sure right here. Divine Masculine. What's it going to be? Ooh, interesting and not surprising. Fear. The 7 of Cups. Let me grab my book and we will see what the book has to say about this card. Divine Masculine. Crystals. Let's see, that's Major Arcana about Cups. Here we go. 7 of Cups. Fear. Mr. or Miss, Divine Masculine. Okay. Fear is symbolized by the passing of water and the wave of nausea that accompany fright, anxiety, worry, or terror. Fearful, you close up and hide, become emotionally withdrawn and inexpressive. You become blocked. You begin to see or invent piranha, lions, insects, sea monsters, prickly cacti, lurky men, snakes, and tidal waves everywhere. You grow phobic or paranoid. Orchids turn into attacking monsters. Your fears get buried in your subconscious and manifest themselves as bad dreams and nightmares. As in dealing with anger, you can convert the red adrenaline of fear into energy, alertness, and action. There you go. What have I been saying since yesterday? Action. Okay. The large incense burner symbolizes your gathering of courage to smoke out fears. And of course, there is healthy concern. So learn to discern. In order to grow, go into your fear. Feel it and do it anyway. On the other side of fear is fortune. So, Divine Masculine, feeling very guilty. I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. I know I didn't do right by you. I got to make up for it. They're going to have to swallow it, suck it up, and face their fears. It's time for action, Divine Masculine. That makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. And the whole while, they just can't stop thinking about you, Divine Feminine, and they feel miserable about the things they did. Totally guilty. I don't know what I'm going to do. I hope she's not pissed at me still, right? He or she. So, Divine Masculine, a little worried that you might actually say no to them. They know what they did was wrong. Look at this. The Phoenix, most likely outcome for so-called Divine Masculine. So the Phoenix in this tarot deck is like the world on steroids, basically, right? It's kind of like, you know how like people say, oh, I wish I could go back to when I was a kid sometimes, and I wish I could wake up in my bed when I was 8 years old, knowing the things that I know now, and relive my life all over again. Maybe it would have been a better life. Well, that's kind of what the Phoenix is. You're passing through the portal of the world, retaining all your past experiences, knowledge, all the trials and tribulations, everything that you've been through, everything you've learned, a better person. So Superman is he or she, Divine Masculine. They are coming out of this experience a better person. Well, good. Thank goodness, for goodness sakes. Look at this. Towards the so-called karmic, the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups, both in the reverse. So they know this is not the path for them, even if they seem to be clinging to this person. Again, you see them posting on social media, showing everybody how great their life is. You know that's bullshit. Everybody does that on Facebook. Oh yeah, look at how great this is. Yeah, my life is awesome. You know it's a bunch of crap, right? Okay, well, it's not any different for Divine Masculine. So, grandstanding, bourgeois, trying to show everybody how great their life is. Actually, their life really sucks. And they're about ready to leave the old paradigm of life behind. Where do you think they're going to end up? Oh, I don't know. Probably you, Divine Feminine. And in short fucking order, the Hanged Man in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. Exactly. So, Divine Masculine reaching out in fear of losing you forever. Divine Masculine is afraid that they are going to lose you forever. And they are absolutely panicked about that. Well, good. At least they're doing something about it, aren't they? Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button when you subscribe, you will not get notifications whenever I post one of my fucking awesome videos. Yeah! Also, please hit the like button, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow for Divine Feminine, and I'll see you then. Bye.